You're live.
Right, are we live? I think we are. Right, I'm using my phone. This is Neil. Neil has appeared in a Mamemeister and Chums Talk pitch before. We don't have anybody
Oh,
on
my hair's going.
as yet. Is this out to the public? Because there's nobody actually watching.
Oh.
Oh, we've got a thumbs up, so it means somebody must be watching. Can Neil, are you going to bring up the talking?
I must subscribe to you.
Hey, we've got somebody. I bloody hope you've subscribed to me. If not, you can use that door right now.
Oh,
Right, hang on, we're just trying to,
Yeah, do you want a cup of tea?
Wait a minute, right, this is stupidly technical. I am using my phone. Hopefully you can see us. Are we in shot? It looks like an episode of The Simpsons. So yeah, we've got two people in. Neil is just going to try and look at the live stream and see what it actually looks like. So just...
Oh Christ.
Bloody hell, that looks scary. Have we got any chat? Can somebody please type something? God damn it. Hopefully it's actually working. Have we got any chat as yet? Who's actually in? Have we got anybody in? I think we've got... Yay, we've got 5 people in. I think we've got somebody actually talking.
Right, we've got JJXB2004.
Excellent. Right, listen, thank you. Apologies for the absolute naff. I mean, I need to sit in a box to kind of... In fact, let's see if we can just move it a wee bit without it falling over. Welcome, guys. Unfortunately, because we're doing the what do you call it? The front-facing camera. Or is it? What is it? See the one that you just selfie? Is that front?
No, it's the front facing.
Is that front-facing? And the back is the one that points out the way.
Yeah.
Right, because the front-facing camera doesn't actually zoom in. But anyway, yeah, welcome. It's Saturday night. It's 11th of August. If you've been following my little update things for the last 3 months, you've probably gathered that I'm now living alone. Tissues at the ready, although I do have my daughter. Bless. I do have my daughter, she's staying with me this week, so although when I say the word staying, I mean she's parked permanently in the living room playing. I don't know what she's playing. She was bloody annoyed at me because she bought a game. It's a kind of hack and slash type. It's a kind of manga type game. Hopefully you can hear this okay. Can you let me know in the comments if you can actually hear this? Hopefully you can. I think the microphone and the phones are pretty good. But yeah, she's been playing this game. Right, really. That sounds alright, yeah. So yeah, she's been playing this game and she was gutted because for some reason the PlayStation that she'd been playing it on, she unplugged it from her mum's house and she brought it upstairs. Sorry, brought it up to my house, plugged it in, and it just wouldn't boot. And I tried doing the...
was this you were posting about it?
I tried doing the sort of safe mode thing. I updated the BIOS, not the BIOS, what do you call it, the firmware, whatever it was, the software
You
update
tried turning
thing.
it off and then back on it.
Now you tell me. Seriously, shit. But no, anyway, cut long story short, we couldn't get the PlayStation back, so it's now been erased. I had something like, I think I've got not 2 gigs, a 2 terabyte drive in it. I put a bigger drive in it. Have you got a PlayStation?
No,
you don't. It is going to be the simplest upgrade ever. You can quite literally 2 minutes and you've done it. So I had this 2 terabyte drive in the PlayStation, and obviously I've lost everything. And with me losing everything, my daughter lost 60 hours of a game.
Oh, she'd be well annoyed.
So she was well annoyed. But anyway, I'm in. The house is, well, what do you think yourself, Neil? I mean, Neil.
It's bloody huge.
It is good.
This is his box room, and it's...
Don't know what size it is.
It's what in a modern house would be a double-sized room.
I think there's 3 bedrooms. I think one of the bedrooms is, I think they're all 9 feet by 11 or something. There's like a couple of inches difference. I mean, what difference does a couple of inches make? Anyway, matron. So yeah, I've got my broadband. Got my broadband in. I'm with Virgin now. I think is it 200 meg? I always think that's a lot of shite when they say that because I don't download at 200 meg. It maybe downloads at 20
But
meg.
I've got fibre, and it's supposed to be 80 meg,
Yeah.
and I get that. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never downloaded anything. The thing is, you know, I used to, like a lot of people, I used to download ROMs and download PlayStation 1 games, but now...
have you seen everything's getting Nintendo attacking everywhere, even Pleasure Dome have started taking...
Oh really? Is that right? Yeah, that's no surprise. I mean, I used to be part of it. It was a fantastic site called Underground Gamer, and it was notoriously difficult to actually get a membership for it. And the thing is, they were really super strict about what you could and could not put in it. I mean, they didn't have any ROMs for like current systems, which is absolutely fine. And it was great. I mean, that's where I got the majority of all my kind of retro, you call it, programs and books and magazines and all that sort of stuff. And then overnight it just disappeared, and it was because apparently they were hosting a FIFA 96 game, and it was just like, was it a cease and desist?
That's like there was another torrent site I used to be a member of for old TV shows. It's got some classic ones back from the 70s.
What was it called? What was it?
The Box.
Ah,
and then it changed its name, then it just kind of disappeared. So.
Yeah, maybe talk up a wee bit, Neil. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, sorry.
Actually. You normally shout, and I told
sorry,
him.
I should talk to this, not you. Right. Okay.
I told him
I'm not used to doing
Anyway,
this.
have we got any comments? I don't know, I can even bloody read that. Yeah, there's Mr. Sub-Zero. Evening, Steve. I can't even read that. I'll let you read out. You can read out.
My eyes.
I feel like bloody Noel Edmonds, and you want to read out the messages?
What, Mr. Bobby?
You can be Keith Cheglin.
Alright, hello.
Wait a minute, did Keith Cheglin die?
Aye, he died
I
last
thought
year.
he did. You know what? It's funny how there's always these people you can find, have they merely disappeared or have they actually died?
That's like a friend on Facebook posted a picture of Sue Pollard.
She's still alive and kicking.
I was positive she died.
She's still alive and kicking. I'm sure she's on Loose Woman.
Either that or it's a zombie.
So anyway, yeah, what are we?
Right, Noel Edmonds, you still aren't as nutty as him. Time to buy new shoes, Alan, at Big Hole there.
You're joking me? What are you talking about, big hole? It's not a big hole in my shoes. I can't see any big holes. Who's that? Is it maybe you you're talking about, Neil?
These old things.
Anyway, talking about, this is something I'm interested to know. I signed up to Virgin Broadband, so I've got my 200 meg broadband. I've got my free weekend phone calls. I told the guy I'm not even going to plug a bloody telephone in because I don't use it. And I've also got, it's a £8 SIM for Virgin. So I thought, excellent, I think I pay £10 a month to gift gaff. £2.
Yeah.
So put the SIM in. Put the SIM in. No signal. Zippo, absolutely no signal at all.
That's me. I'm on PlusNet.
Aye, I get probably 2 bars on gift gaff, but I don't get any.
I've got 2 SIMs there. That's gift gaff, the one with the more.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
PlusNet uses the one.
So anyway, didn't get any reception. So I thought I'll phone Virgin and report it. So I phoned and it actually rang, and the boy's like, I can't hear you, and then the phone went off. I thought, well, it's no bloody wonder because I can't get a signal. So I left it for a few days, put it back in on Friday, again, no signal, went outside, no signal. I think they're on the EE network.
Yeah.
So I phoned them using my gift gaff SIM, and the guy said, when did you get your SIM delivered? I says, I think it got delivered on the 19th of July. And he said, oh well, you're out with the 14 days. And I says, I only moved into my house last week. I says, it's been sitting for a couple of weeks. I says, it's no good. I says, I just want to cancel it. And he said, you can't. He says, because you're signed up to a 12-month contract. And he said, if you want to get out of it, you're going to have to pay 12 times 8. I goes, wait, hang on a second. I says, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I says, how can you expect me? So I'm getting a bit irate here. How can you expect me to pay for something that doesn't work? So they tried different settings, blah blah blah, even put it into my daughter's phone, and again, still didn't work. Zippo, absolutely nothing at all. The strange thing is, it had a 4G connection, so could that be a faulty SIM possibly?
I don't think so. Because I'm getting a crap connection on here as well. So
But are you getting 4G? So I was
I,
getting
I was
4G.
getting, I was getting 4G.
I was getting 4G mobile data. Yeah, I couldn't get any signal with phone. Is that a completely separate thing?
Separate, I think.
Is it right? Okay. So what they're going to do is they're going to send out a new SIM card. But I've told them, I says if it doesn't work, I says I want it cancelled, and they say, well, we're going to, it'll be a year. I says, well, if that happens, you can come and take out your broadband and just get rid of it.
I'll be perfectly honest. Virgin, I had them my last flat. I didn't have a television, and I got the phone calls, the sales phone calls. Oh, we've got this excellent deal on all these packages for £30 a month for television. I said, yeah, can I just stop you there? I don't have a television. Yeah, but this is such an excellent. She went on for doing the spiel. I says, look, so you're saying this is such a good package. I should get it, even though I don't have a television. She said, yes. I said, no.
It's like buying the best bloody spoiler in the world for a car you don't even own a bloody car. Eh?
Yeah.
So I'm not impressed with. So does anybody know what is there must be something written down somewhere with the ombudsman, whatever. If you sign up for a mobile phone.
Oh, it's not just scrolling people commenting.
Yeah, sorry. So if you sign up for a mobile phone deal and you can't physically get a signal, surely you don't have to pay for a year. Surely there must be something where you can cancel. How can they charge you for something that you can't use? Sorry, anyway, you went to
somebody wants to put a picture on the wall. It's monitor.
What's that?
It says when we're going to put the picture on the wall.
Yeah, that's my monitor. That's where my computer's going to be. I think I'll probably use this. I feel like the bloody Simpsons. Obviously, I'm Homer. You
So
can
I'm
be.
Marge. How much of a mess will the new Atari console be?
I think we actually spoke about who's actually asking that?
That's Vintage Views.
Oh, a nice one. But so how many have we got actually in the house? Does it tell you? Got 14. Excellent. We've got 14 people with no lives, obviously, want to watch an old bloke talking a lot of bloody nonsense. But anyway, listen, thank you very much for tuning in. This is my great return to that is YouTube.
Well, Sub-Zero, he's with Virgin Mobile myself.
How do you find it, Steve? Do you find it okay? I think I says it is.
I left them after a year as soon as I could.
Well, you know what? Who was I talking to? I was talking to somebody the other day there. Yeah, I'll tell you who it was. It was the Virgin engineer. I was telling him, and he says, Virgin is EE. He says, do you know who Virgin use for their engineers' phones? O2. So they don't even use the very service that they pay for.
Gift Gaffer use O2.
Yeah, so. That's right, and it's pretty good. Sorry, you're talking about the Atari. If you can't watch my channel at all, guys, you probably know I've been completely off the radar as far as YouTube.
I was watching something on it last night. Apparently, it's all been emulated, and it's just somebody who's bought the name, nothing to do with Atari at all.
Well, see, that's the thing. When I think about Atari, I mean, give me a tick. I'm going to show you my pride and joy. Neil, you can sing and dance or tell a joke or something.
Hello. Right, come here, come on. Hey, go steal his seat. Come on.
Never mind getting that bloody dog in my seat. Right, when we talk about Atari, this is what I think of. Oh, get off! Get Jax, get down. What do you want to be in a waffle? It's not even a waffle. This is an Atari. That is an Atari. Look at that bad boy. You can feel the way you're at. Have you ever?
It's all the big metal.
That is. I mean, look at it. Open that up. Press that to open it. It's actually got steel inside it. It doesn't really. Look at it. Feel that? You know what I mean? It weighs how many? What did you say? About 5 kilograms or something?
That's way back when you had to have the RFID.
But I mean, look at this. This is what did they know? What did they know with then that they don't know now? This is the Atari 800, but like a bloody tank. Weighs an absolute ton. 4 joystick ports, no less. I mean, seriously, look at that. This was the very, very first computer that I ever got. Well, not a tell a lie. I did see a ZX81, but that was just briefly at school. I used to go to the computer shop in Livingston, and the guy had one of these, and he used to be running things like Bruce Lee, I mean, fantastic keyboard. So, you know what I mean? So there you go. What does it say there? Can you read that? This is what Atari to me is. It's Sunningvale, California.
Manufactured by
So it's
Sunningvale, California.
Bedford, England or something.
Taiwan.
Oh.
Does it not say Sunningvale on it?
Yes, Sunnyvale.
Yeah. So that to me, can I see that? I don't know if the camera will pick that up. That's what Atari should be. Can you see that? If you can see that. Yeah, Sunningvale, California. That is Atari. To me, Atari was all about. It was about the people. I mean, I don't know if you watched any of these Atari programs, kind of films, whatever about. Just it was Nolan Bushnell,
Yeah.
and I think basically they used to have parties and you know drugs and God knows what else went on. You know, I mean, it looked like an amazing time. But Atari was. It was the programmers that made Atari.
More comments.
Yeah, so going back to this thing, Atari is just. I mean, the Atari name hasn't been a thing for. What was the last? Was Atari Jaguar? Was that the last? What was the last bit of hardware that Atari ever made? I don't know. Atari ST, that was kind of 87.
Yeah,
I think it might be. I think it might be the Jaguar.
The Jaguar.
Was it? Was that the
Jaguar
last?
was
Does anybody know?
somebody will know.
Does anybody know if that was the last? What was the last bit of Atari hardware? So really, after that, kind of disappeared.
Oh, you realise we've got a reverse lens, so you're holding up Sunnyvale and they were saying, "He'll have a
So this is me backwards. Is it? I didn't even. All right, okay, yeah, we're kind of backwards.
Oh yeah, that's the thing you notice this with the buff.
They're great things, but I use them for running all the time. They're fantastic.
But I looked at it in the selfie lens the other day, and when it says buff, no, it said butt.
Was that a direction possibly? I don't know. But yeah, Atari, you know, Atari is a name, it's a label, it stood for something back in the the 70s and 80s and even the 90s. But it's just a label that's now owned by, I don't even know who owns the Atari.
Somebody.
You know, I mean, so to bring out what was effectively a Raspberry Pi, whatever it is, and stick Atari on, that's not Atari, that isn't Atari. But you know what, I'm not going to...
Well, there's somebody asking there about what the Vega, which is, I mean, that's running the Fuse emulator as well now.
Is that right? Is that...
It was supposed to be their own custom...
Really? So is that... So the
like,
Vega was emulated as well? Yeah.
It's running Fuse.
And of course there's the whole debacle of the Vega 2.
Yeah.
What's the latest of that? I know there was...
Sky owned the Sinclair and the Spectrum trademark, and they've stopped retro computers from using it. They're giving them until, I think, the end of September or something like that, and then after that they can't use it. Everybody thinks Vega have shipped out just their demo models.
Aye, there's some people who have received them, haven't they?
Yeah.
And they're meant to be totally shit.
Yeah.
They
are. They're coming scratched. They're not in any packaging.
Aye, just wrapped up in black bags
The
or
buttons
something.
are apparently crap. And
it's a shame. I mean, it's unfortunate. Where there's money to be made, there's always people going to exploit people, and when there's a massive following of retro computers, old computers, classic computers, and so when somebody turns around and says they're going to bring out a new Spectrum or a Spectrum handheld, there's so many people think, hey, take my money. I've heard some people saying, oh, the Switch, no, the Spectrum Next is going to go the same way. I for one don't believe that for 1 second because, Jim Bagley, who's a bit of a mate of mine, Jim's a good guy. He wouldn't put his name in anything like that. And you do. I mean, I've subscribed or I've paid for one of the proper Next with the case, and you do get a monthly update, and it shows you pictures of it. I mean, I think it was to originally shipping.
I mean, there's some good stuff you get on Kickstarter. I've backed quite a few things I like. I just got my Raspad the other day.
Tell people what that is.
It's basically a tablet. Put your Raspberry Pi in it and turns it into a tablet. That's it. Touch screen. It works fine. So So.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to Atari, I mean, I think the Atari, it sounds to me like it's just I don't know what they really use, an emulating box. It probably running Linux or something,
Yeah.
and then it's running
It's just
emulators.
a simple, be Android or something like that.
But then I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, because it's probably aimed at people who are not into video games, and their girlfriend says, "Oh God, I remember Atari. Oh, I'll get that from my boyfriend or whatever it is, or my husband, whatever."
Yeah, it's like
Purists like ourselves wouldn't buy one.
look at all these adverts you see on Facebook. Buy your Retro Pi with all these ROMs, 20,000
No,
games.
don't even get me started. That's.
I think that's what's causing Nintendo to get all shirty.
I don't blame them. I don't blame them, because there's people out there, and I mean that's one of my bony contentions. I'm going to call them arseholes. These greedy people who are making shitloads of money. I mean, some of these, they have different price bands. Like your basic is £100. You get a Raspberry Pi 3 with is it a Bluetooth, I don't know, keyboard, a couple of wired controllers.
Fiver, 2 for £5 on eBay.
Aye, £99.99, or you can get the premium one that's got like a bigger SD card.
And an Xbox controller.
Aye, and it's chock-a-block of illegal ROMs. Yeah. Now, I've got more ROMs than bloody most people, but one thing I'd never ever do, and that is sell them. It's morally wrong. I wouldn't dream of doing that. And these guys are making, I mean, how much would it cost them to put together one of these things? They've got a power supply as well, so maybe £30.
40, 50 quid?
Yeah, and they're saying that, and the expensive one, I mean, the minimum is £99, so they're making a fat £50 profit.
Didn't we look up, I mean, there was one of them advertising a lot, and I went on to...
It's the guy's house.
Aye, it was some bloke in a second-storey flat down in Manchester.
The thing is,
I'm nothing against people making the hardware, as long as they don't ship it with us.
Well, the thing about RetroPie, I mean, RetroPie it's opened emulation up massively to a lot of people that wouldn't know how to do it. But the thing is, it's made... RetroPie is being programmed by people for free. It's all of the goodness of their own heart, and then there's people who are bloody making money on the back of it, which I think is
nifty cool. Retro gamer. I've seen them sell on eBay for almost $600 US.
Seriously, yeah, that's just bullshit. I think you posted as well. I made a post said I'm interested in buying one. Could you please confirm that you have the rights to distribute the ROMs? And the guy wrote back and says, "Yeah, my lawyers confirmed that." yeah. And I'm
his lawyers is meet down the pub.
And I own every single arcade game that I play in Maine. You know what I mean? Seriously.
Okay.
Aye, I know. And then actually also I posted that we're including some games written by my mate Steve Snake, and I just said I mentioned that Steve was one of my mates, and I says he's not aware of giving you permission to distribute the ROMs. And funnily enough, my comment was removed and I was blocked. So yeah, if anybody's actually, I mean, I did put a video out 6 months ago, basically showing how simple it is to do to make your own Raspberry Pi thing. I mean, I'm as thick as they come when it comes to technical stuff.
I've just come to the conclusion: anything sold on Facebook is a scam.
But, you know, I mean, to kind of take it back a step, don't get me wrong, for people who have not got a clue about computers or not into stuff like this, you know, £100 and they've got this, wow, this is incredible. And it's an amazing thing, but you can get it for free.
They're becoming the new fully loaded Kodi box.
Yeah. You know.
I mean, Kodi is just the software. It's the add-ons that the people are using.
So I understand the appeal of them. But what I don't like is morally it's wrong.
Yeah.
They should not be making what they should be doing in my mind is selling the thing. If they want to sell it, by all means, sell it. Give a donation. Say for everyone we sell, we give £40 to charity. Yeah. Something like that.
Give a link to the software.
Aye. Credit the people. At least credit the guys that do RetroPie. Give them some money to help continue funding it. Because all that's going to happen is, well, you're seeing Nintendo now all over it.
Yeah.
And that's just going to keep happening. So go back to
the Pleasure Dome. They've started
is that right?
cutting off some of their torrents. So.
I mean, just go back to the Atari thing. So yeah, basically, you can the Atari thing is going to appeal to people that have probably not been into games. The same way as like the SNES Mini and the SNES, NES Mini as well. And
Or the people our age who remember it as a kid
yeah,
think, oh yeah, I'll get this,
bloody
I'll get
hell.
some of my.
They go into Littlewoods or John
Yeah.
Lewis. What place is one of these? I remember one of these things. I mean, I've
I wonder if it's still as crap as I remember.
quite interesting. What would you say is the most popular? If you were to ask 1,000 people who were not into video games, name a video game. What name do you think they would say? Any video game. What would you say?
Well, it depends on what age they are.
If I said to your mum, name a video game.
She wouldn't be able to name one.
Shoot, okay, bad example. Well, I'm going to say I had a guy at my house today. He's looking to, as a joiner guy, looking to do some work in my house, and he saw my big main cab downstairs. He went, "Oh, Space Invaders."
Yeah.
Space
That's what it was,
Invaders, you know,
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders. He saw the screen, he saw the joystick.
Yeah.
Space Invaders. I thought that was quite interesting. He didn't say Pac-Man, or he didn't say Berserk. Space Invaders. Because I think Space Invaders.
You know, it's got
is just about-
Robotron written on it.
Yeah, it said Robotron, but yeah, it's Space Invaders. That's the one everybody thinks about. But yeah, going back to this Atari thing. I mean, I think it's aimed towards people who probably haven't been in. They're not like us. They're not purists. But it's something that you could easily build yourself using a Raspberry Pi, whatever.
GJXB. RetroPie runs great on the Pi Zero. I've got it. You can make them
that's
really small and just get a small, like 2-inch screen, and it's awesome.
Go through any questions. Sorry, we're completely ignoring you guys because I'm talking pish as always.
How shit the Game Gadget was?
Game Gadget. Game Gadget?
I have no idea. What is a Game Gadget?
Was that not the thing? Was it not like, was the Game Gadget similar to the Game Child? Was it the Game Child that Ashens talks about? It was one of these LCD things and you just put overlays in it.
I have no idea.
It might have been Game Gadget. It does ring a bell. But I can't remember exactly what it was.
Oh, that's when moving house. Overlay on your Vectrex kept falling off. Did you find
Oh,
it?
it's okay. Yeah. I did find it. Yeah, Neil was. So I moved house the 3rd of August, which was not Friday there, but the Friday before, and Neil kindly offered to come up and help. So there was me, you, and a few other guys, and I never realised just how much. I'm not going to say shit, although one of my mates thought it was shit. I never realised just how much.
Truck, a big Ford Luton truck full of his gaming stuff all over. I'm not joking.
It was. I mean, this bedroom, it's what, 11 feet by about 9. It was, you literally could not come in the front door or in the door because of the amount of stuff.
Did you get the rest from your sisters as well?
I did. I was up in the loft, yeah. I've got everything. I've got absolutely everything now. So this is my games room. I've now got, I will do a tour at some point. I've got a chair that sits there. I've got my guitars that sit there. I've got my LCD TV. I've got my computer in the corner. Plan is to bring up my plasma TV, put it there. I've got my CRT TV in there. But yeah,
and you've got a new fancy USB.
Yes, courtesy of Neil, who's an electrician in a former life as well. So
can you believe it? He hasn't got a pair of pliers.
Yeah,
no insulation.
I'll need to, I know. So we used sellotape. Hopefully my bank building insurance person isn't watching this channel.
I'm fixing it tomorrow.
But yeah, I mean, it was only when I was emptying my loft in my last house that I realised just how much stuff I had, and it was scary, seriously scary. And then it was all stashed at my sister's for about 3 months. And of course Neil and my mates helped me bring it across, and I actually felt physically sick with the amount of stuff. You're probably saying, well, how can you feel sick at all this retro goodness? But it's just like, it overawed me, the amount of stuff. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this
There's
stuff?
collection, there's hoarding, there's obsession, and there's madness.
There is, and I'm probably one beyond madness. I mean, the thing, I'm one of these nutters that if somebody's, oh, does anybody want to buy Mega Drive for 20 quid? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll put my hand up. And one thing that I've always done, and I'm not going to do it going forward, is I've always bought like a spare. You know, I've got two Vectrexes, which I know is obscene because technically I'm depriving somebody of a Vectrex, but stuff you. I mean, the Vectrex is the one. I'm always conscious that the Vectrex one day might not work, so hence.
So you've got a backup.
So I've got a backup. But see stuff like, I mean, I don't know how many Commodore 64s I've got. I must have about 4 or 5. I think I've got maybe, I don't even know how many I've got. I've maybe got 2, 3. I know I've got 2 SNESes. Christ knows how many Mega Drives. It's ridiculous. So what I'm planning to do is eventually, in fact, I'm going to do a Mamemeister feature, a Mamemeister, what the F's in this box type thing video.
I just agree with Nifty Retro Gamer saying the world can never have enough Neils.
Enough?
Neils. Sub-Zero says,
No, you're not getting my Vectrex, Steve, sorry mate.
The worst item you ever bought was the Game Gadget. Bought it pre-launch, it was an epic fail.
Game Gadget? Was that, Steve has seen that?
Yeah.
I can't remember the Game Gadget.
Was it on Kickstarter or something?
Game Gadget. I mean, there was numerous of these kind of, was it the Ouya? Basically, you get kicked in the balls at Ouya.
I'll look to them up on eBay. You can get them quite cheap.
Yeah,
It's just
no
the Android
surprise.
gaming box. So.
What was the one of the worst? Do you remember the mobile phone games thing? What was it called? It was Nokia. What was the name of that video game system? The Nokia. It was N-Gage.
Oh,
The
yeah.
N-Gage. Apparently, to change a game, you had to take the battery out.
What?
Yeah, it was like huge. It was kind of long. You had to take the battery
Any
out.
plans to go to Blackpool in October?
Who's asking that?
That's Sub-Zero.
Well, Steve, I might do, mate. I'll just see. You know, I say that all the time. I say, I'm not going to go, and then I end up going. I mean, by the way, if you're wanting a lift down, I've not got a problem. We can come to some agreement. Right now, the answer is I don't know. But it's a wee while.
What date is it? Yeah.
I don't know, Steve. When is it? In October? Did you see it as? I don't know. I'll be honest with you, Blackpool to me it's about meeting people.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm getting slightly bored of the whole Play Expo things. I mean, I was at the one in Glasgow and I don't know, it's the same games.
The one we went to down in Blackpool earlier this year, yeah, it was a long day because we drove down and back the same day.
Yeah.
But the amount of merchants there wasn't enough people selling stuff.
Nah, and
it was a lot less than we were last year, and there was an even greater smell of BO in the room.
well, I think nerds equals BO, yeah, that's generally.
It's like
I'm alright, I just smell like links, yeah, you do seem to smell too bad either.
The CX shops, they always smell of BO as well.
It's funny, that computer shop that I used to go back in the first computer shop, it always used to stinky like, it's like pipe smoking. Because that was back when you could smoke in shops, you know what I mean? Aye, anyway, any other questions, Keith?
Oh, somebody remembers buying a GP32 off you that broke next week. He says you're a dodgy geezer.
Wait, who was that?
Sub-Zero again.
Aye.
October
Aye,
26th.
you didn't buy a GP32 off me.
Have you been down to that thing at the Ocean Terminal?
Don't go, it's shit. Is somebody asking that?
Yeah.
I went about maybe 2 months ago, and if you look at the Facebook page, you're thinking, wow, look at these games. And I think there was maybe 15 cabs. Half of them, track and field, one of the buttons didn't work.
Oh.
The controls in some of them were shit. So, yeah, and I think they had about 15 cabs. They had an N64. I was like, yeah, I was in and out, you know, quicker than a guy in Amsterdam. You know what I mean? I was literally. I mean,
cost again?
It was about 12 quid. I mean, I played Donkey Kong for a bit. How many are we doing? Oh, we're up to 22 people. Listen, thank you very much for taking time out to join me and Neil on the couch. This will probably, by the way, this will probably be the new Mamemeister Friday waffle place because it's actually nice and comfortable. I just need to get. I've actually got some banners that I'm going to put I did. I bought them.
Vintage Views went to the Ocean Terminal thing.
Who was this?
Vintage Views said the price wasn't worth it, and Retro Hawk says evening trips.
How you doing, Scott? So the other guy saying that he didn't think it was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you're if you're that type of person that you've never ever been to, you've never played. The last time you played Space Invaders was in 1979. Then you'd get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
But when you're a nerd like us, and you've got all the what have you to sort of play different things, then But I was disappointed. I mean, I didn't stay particularly long. But yeah, as far as the play events go, I'm getting a wee bit fed up with them. I think there are better shows. There's one. What do you call it? There's is it Nerg? That's down in Newcastle. Then there's one, I can't even remember the name of them. I was going to say Rewinds actually, the 80s festival, which I was at a few weeks ago up in Perth. That was pretty good. So Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark, they were really good. Who else did I see? Skids, they were playing. What's her face? Tiffany. She managed to last an hour. Christ knows how, because I mean the only song she brought out was I think We're Alone Now. Yeah, and she managed to keep it going for an hour, but actually quite hot looking considering.
Yeah.
I think did she not do I think she appeared in Playboy at some point. So they tell me.
No, not another one. Was it? I'll have to
Or was
Google that then.
or was it Razzle? Yeah, any other questions? This is going to be, we're not going to run too long because, to be perfectly honest, my daughter's downstairs and I've not even fed her, so it's tantamount to child abuse. I need to.
Nice places looking. It says new places looking nice. Says somebody. Retro Hawk.
No, nice one. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, it's. I will do a tour at some point. I'm still in the throes of getting stuff put away but it's there. Yeah, but I says that I've managed to put all my gaming stuff into a cupboard. I've got this big massive walk-in cupboard. So
it's what normal people call a spare bedroom.
I call a box room, yeah. Because I had to get rid of it. It was just like, wow, just too much stuff. So any other questions at all that anyone's want to talk about? I mean, yeah, just before I forget, regards the channel, I'm back. I've got my broadband now, so I can get back into it. I'm still a lot of the time. I mean, the last week. I mean, I moved in last Friday, so I've been in just over a week. All my time has been taken up just doing stuff, and because it's just me. I mean, my daughter comes to stay with me 1 week every second week. She's not interested in helping me. She's 14 years old, you know what I mean? She's all interested in when do we get broadband.
And finding her phone.
And finding her phone, that's it. I'll tell you, yeah, I told you about that.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, that's right. We bought my daughter an iPhone 5 in 2014. October 2014, because she got it when we went to Florida on holiday. So we bought her this iPhone 5, and when she came back, don't know where my phone is. Like, what do you mean you don't know where your phone is? It costs £200. Don't know where it is. Hunted high and low for it, couldn't find it. So that would be when did that be? November 2014. And then last Friday we were moving the settee. And the only way to get the settee in through the door was to take it to bits. And what was lying sandwiched between the back of the settee but the iPhone 5. So it's basically been down the back of the settee for 4 years. So she's now got it, but she can't remember the pass. She can't unlock it. It says it needs a pass. Can you? In fact, see if it's asking for a passcode. Can you just do a factory restore?
No idea. I don't use Apple stuff.
Aye. I don't know. But yeah, we found the iPhone 5.
Oh,
but
what was it? Retro? What do you call him? Scott?
Yeah.
What's your views on the takedowns of ROM sites like Emu Paradise?
We were talking about it earlier on, Scott. I think just before you joined in, and you know what? It's I've got mixed feelings about it, because at the end of the day, let's be honest, 99% of these games are never going to see the light of day again. They're not depriving anybody of any income. But the one company that does like to kind of put them out is Nintendo. Yeah. Nintendo, you you get the virtual Nintendo store with your Mario and all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, it's their intellectual property. People, they own it.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I was Nintendo, I don't blame them for taking down sites.
It's like the same with whoever owns the original Atari. I bought an Atari selection of games on Steam last year, so it was in the year before, I don't know when.
So yeah, so I don't have an issue with companies taking, you know, saying, well, wait a minute, you know, we want to, because let's be honest, you're going to get, I don't think, can you get the old games on the Switch? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've got a Switch that's downstairs. But, you know, but Nintendo do still make money on the old games,
Yeah.
so I don't blame them. But as far as, you know, old computer games,
Yeah.
I mean, there was a famous story for nerds like ourselves when was it Elite brought out the Spectrum. It was a recreated Spectrum.
Yeah.
I think you not got one.
No.
Or did you not buy one?
The
Bluetooth
keyboard. Yeah.
And excuse me very much. They brought out this. It's a 48K Spectrum, but it's just a Bluetooth controller, and they brought out an app that you could download in the whatever it is, the iStore or whatever, and it had numerous games. And it turns out that is it Gary Wilcox? I think he's the director of,
I have no idea.
of Elite. He hadn't asked for permission from anybody. So various people, software programmers, are saying, "Wait a minute, mate, you've not asked. You're bloody selling my games. You've not asked me."
Got a friend who's a lawyer who's involved with one of the cases. Said she got about I think it was 20 grand settlement.
Who got a 20 grand settlement?
I can't remember who she was.
Oh, one of the
representing,
programmers. Yeah. So eventually, I think Elite they had to pull the app because they hadn't asked for permission. I don't think they were even going to give any royalties or anything, which is wrong.
I think it still got installed.
Yeah. Well, maybe you were lucky, but effectively it became a.
Oh no, it's not. I've got the basic one installed, and you pay more if you want other games.
Aye.
So,
Yeah. So now going back to your question, Scott, I don't see an issue with companies not wanting you to give away games for free because you know why should they? But I think 99% of old games.
Nintendo killed Luigi.
So any other?
Never buy another Nintendo console again. Not a fan of the heavy-handed tactics.
See, you know what? If Nintendo, I mean, I've got all the consoles, and I've got to say nobody makes a game like Nintendo. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea. Generally, hardcore gamers who tend to own PCs, they look down their nose at consoles, which I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed with snobbery with people. A game's a game. A good game's a good game, regardless of whether it's running on a bloody Commodore 64 or running on a, I don't know what their latest machine is.
It's always better on a PC though.
Yeah. Leave now. Yeah, saying all that, if somebody was to come to me and say, look Alan, I want to get into video games, what's the best way to play new games, play old games, I would have to say get yourself a PC because you can get MAME, you can get all these systems, you can download Steam, you can get games for bloody pennies. As long as you're prepared to. I mean, that PC that I've got, it's 4 or 5 years old. It runs games at 1920 by 1080, which to me is absolutely fantastic.
I can't see the point of 4K. I look, my main TV at home is just HD ready, so it's 720.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly can't see the difference between that and my 1080 monitor, and if I'm looking at a 4K screen.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching from a distance, okay, I need glasses, but
Yeah. I'm completely, the whole HD 1080p, whatever it is. I mean, my plasma TV downstairs is 11 years old. It doesn't even do 1080p. It does 1080i. It does 1080i. What's the difference?
one's interleaved.
So is it shit? Does it look shit then compared to?
It's basically they do once. It's how to explain it. I think I might be wrong. 1080p is actually 1080 lines.
Mm.
The 1080 interleaved, it sends half the lines and then the next half the lines.
Can you emulate it or not? Not emulating, but it's
Not
just,
emulating,
it's not true 1080p,
Yeah.
whatever is it. So anyway, yeah. So
It's
I
a
don't know.
fudge to get it, so you
Aye.
use less.
I mean,
power.
99% of TV that I don't really watch TV. 99% of the stuff I do watch is just standard definition. We have a wee look. Is there any other questions? Bloody hell! How can you see that? I mean, how can you read that? I don't know.
Yeah, do you want my glass?
Oh, you can't even make it bigger. I can't read that.
Well, when you think I've got my glasses on. We're getting to that age.
Give me your glasses.
You need bifocals. Lift up your specs.
But yeah, getting back to the channel, guys. It'll be a gradual getting back into it. I will hopefully have the Friday waffle that will return next Friday. It'll probably be me just talking shite because I've not really had my finger in the pulse as far as gaming stuff, for quite a long time. But I will start making more videos and getting the channel back up again. So looking forward to it, and as I says, thank you. We're up to 22, 8 thumbs up as well. Yeah, it's excellent. People
because I'm one of the 22.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Right, okay, alright, we're only at 21. Oh, it's down to 20. Ah, bloody hell, we're down to 20 now then. But anyway, listen, it's I've still got to go and get my tea, and I've promised my daughter I'm going to go and get her fish and chips, because that's what you do when she stays with Dad. I'll not be cooking
And I've got to
anything.
go and fix your computer.
And Neil's got to go and fix my computer for me. So, listen guys, thanks very much for joining in tonight. It's just been a bit of a winging it thing. Thanks for Neil. You weren't even supposed to be here tonight, but then Neil, well, your dad asked you to come up and do the computer, and he's done a few jobs for me as well. So I thought, get Neil in
He
as
doesn't
well.
own a pair of pliers. Can you believe that?
You haven't mentioned that tonight yet, have you? So anyway, listen, we're gonna get going. Thank you very much for joining in, and I'll see you next video.
Doesn't even own a meter as well.
Right guys, take it easy. See you later. Bye.